The Last Days of Lazarus is a disturbing supernatural adventure set in the time of post-communist Romania. So it should be an interesting title to have a look at anyway. Um, I suppose there's much in the way of options, camera speed, head bobbing. Go for new game. If we find ourselves with a desire that nothing in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is something, something, something.
Lazarus,
Yes? Who is this?
it's me, Ludmilla. Listen, you have to come home.
Ludmilla. What happened?
It's Mom. She's dead.
What? What
Such
the
an
hell are you
Eastern
talking
European name, isn't it?
She hanged herself.
about? God damn it. You telling me the truth?
You think I'd lie about such a thing? She's dead as Lazarus. She's hanging by a rope in the closet. Oh my god. I'm so scared. It's dark and raining and I'm all by myself. What do I do?
What do you do? Why the hell did you call me in the first place? Call the damn police or an ambulance.
Please tell me you'll come home.
I can't come home right now.
What? What the hell do you mean? You have to come home. Our mother is dead and you just...
Listen, I can't. Not now. I have a job and it's not the sort of thing I can walk away from.
The hell with your job. You left me and Mom just as Father did. You're a selfish bastard.
Listen, if I could, I would come right away. But I really can't. I'll be home by Christmas, okay?
No, it's not okay at all. You have to come at once. I can't wait that long. I'm all by myself here. Why can't you understand?
I'm sorry.
Right? Are you there?
Oh, that's
Lazarus?
good sound in
No.
Atmos, I presume.
No! What do I do? You bastard!
At least 5.1. I got a real sense of like surround sound there.
This old place I left when I turned 16. I didn't miss it. Why the hell didn't I just come to the funeral? That last job was a mess. And now I need to lay low for a while. I hope at least my sister will forgive me. I should have brought some flowers. She must be expecting me. Aside from going to work, she never leaves the apartment. Ludmilla? I'm home. This is the place where my mother took her life.
It's not the smoothest head movement and stuff. Will do.
Strange.
Christian beliefs usually have suicides going to hell, don't they?
Often called a dictator, the new president has won the people's vote of confidence through unprecedented measures.
Increasing the minimum wage by 70% can mean for our country that just came out of the communist regime a total disaster. Nobody knows where this money will come from. Who will work for this money? What will happen to the population after almost doubling our income?
This was my father's typewriter. After he left us, our mother started writing weird religious poems and giving them to the neighbors. Made us look like a family of fanatics.
There are rich people outside the city
Sure.
as well as its exact purpose. This is absolutely unacceptable. It is a well-known practice that has been imposed on us for almost half a century. We have to be free. We wanted this. And for a while it seemed we got it. Now what are we doing? We want to go back? If we restrict our freedom of movement, then it means we are
It's
facing
locked.
a real problem. As we all know, the frontiers were closed to the regular citizens. In other words, me or you, the ones at home, cannot leave the country unless you have a special act approved by the authorities, and this is almost impossible to obtain. We have countless of complaints about this
Gypsy,
appeal.
doesn't it?
This
This
is
design
inadmissible.
of
This
furniture.
issue is well known to the president, who chose a populist measure precisely to buy our freedom. The 70% was offered to us in exchange for freedom, and we accepted it. We voted for a new dictator. From my point of view, this is a death sentence. This is the truth. Just wait for what will happen in the next few days.
Got an old camera.
Often called a dictator, the new president has won the people's vote of confidence through unprecedented measures. In his latest speech, he announced the increase of the minimum
Quite well
wage by
decorated, that tree,
70%.
isn't it?
For millions of people, the Christmas celebrations turn to feasts as the increased income brings a complete life change for them. The measure has also put an end to the protests organized by the opposition, who are still outraged by another decision by the president.
Quite a lot of pills. Mom had a disturbing addiction to painkillers. Ludmilla should have thrown them away.
Consequence, no one can leave the country without given permission.
Damn it.
Oh.
I should find a new light bulb.
It's one thing after another. Oh, at least I know where that is. My dear children, I'm alone, I'm hurt, I'm old, I feel like my fight will be over soon. But I still feel in the depths of my soul that I will not close my eyes until I hug my beloved Vladimir once more. I will never understand why he did what he did. Faith in God has messed with his mind. What sort of man, father of 2 children, leaves his family and goes to the monastery to become a monk? I believe in God too. Yes, know that. It's not just for show that I hang icons on the walls of my house. It is not just because I'm bored that I go to church. It is not that I don't have anything better to do than to burn incense all day long. Father Abraham knows me well. He also knows your father, but he doesn't say a word. Why? Dear God, you do understand my suffering, don't you? I'm so close to him, yet still so far. Dear God, hear my prayer. Bring Vladimir back home to his wife and children. Together we will build you a monastery like no other. Mum. Right, there's just a camera in there. There's nothing in there. I don't think, no. So, that doesn't open. That closes. What's this here?
I'm at the cemetery. I'll be home soon, Ludmilla. Isn't it a bit too late for that?
Last Supper. Has that oil lamp been burning all this time? Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. Psalm 1. Sometimes I do think of like religion as like a mental health issue in a way. I know that sounds strange. Like, I'm not talking about spirituality or belief in like a divinity or whatever. I'm just talking about just like organized religion. Just find it so like weirdly like fear mongering. You know what I mean? It's strange. Like flagellation, you know what I mean? It's all just flagellation, isn't it? Is flagellation, do you need to say self-flagellation, or is it just implied? Father Abraham told me that my belief in God has reached an unhealthy level, that I should break ties with the past and forget everything, to forget my beloved Vladimir, that I should stop suffering the walls of my house. Oh, I should stop stuffing the walls of my house with paintings of saints and stop burning incense twice a day. What kind of devilish advice is that? What sort of priest thinks like this? This man is an apostate, anathema. I will never set foot in that cursed church again. Never. I will make this house a real monastery. It will be perfect. It will be the perfect place to serve God. To hell with this. Even Ludmilla has started to misbehave lately. She doesn't even cover her head when she leaves the house. What a shameless child. And now she's in cahoots with Father Abraham. He twisted my daughter's mind and urged her to take me to the clinic for a psychiatric checkup. That damned fool. She has no idea how much I sacrifice for the good of this family. Oh, Vladimir, if you only knew how much I want you to come back. Psycho. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Who has those? Do you know what I mean? Oh, well creepy. Oh, the apartment's not as small as I thought it was, actually. I thought it was a tiny little thing. Fuck. Right. Have a look in here while we're at it. Oh, everything's locked. What's this? Open purpose. Locked. Locked. What the fuck? Locked. Open.
It's locked, but I see a dim light coming from inside.
Is that a fridge or a cupboard or something? Strange, isn't it, these days? It seems that even the simplest things are better understood when written, not when spoken. I remember each Christmas you visited Mum and me, how you'd bring us expensive gifts, money, clothes, jewellery. We sold it all. Some of it we gave to charity. We didn't need any of it. Sometimes I sit and think, where do you get all this stuff from? Valuable antique objects. We cared little for money. We just wanted to have someone close to us, a paternal figure, someone whom to speak to, someone on whose shoulder we should cry. Yet you thought you could fulfill this need by showering us every so often with money. You understood nothing. You did exactly like our father.
My sister seems to be lazier than me.
So I understand that we have 5 more minutes. Okay, let's talk about Father Abraham, all right? Everyone knows
You look a little rough, old boy.
not everyone
I hate to
knows
break this
about
to you,
his
but
past.
you fit perfectly in
This
this
is
old,
important
decrepit
to you.
place.
You'll certainly be him. Dear fellow citizens, just by looking out the window, we can all see the church where this individual serves. That blue building with the golden roof that cost us, the taxpayers, a fortune. This man, as I will not call him a priest, started his spiritual life somewhere in England as a Roman Catholic priest, far from Romania's now defunct communist regime. 40 years ago, dear listeners, his name was on everyone's lips. During that time, a series of uncertain but scandalous events took place in his life, culminating with the death of his own son. Some of you may not know that the Roman Catholic priests are not allowed to get married, but you know what he did? He had an affair with a woman, and she ended up killing herself after. How convenient. Now about the son. At that time, the press said the boy was just the victim of a car accident. Again, how convenient. After giving up the priestly clothing of the Roman Catholic Church, Abraham moved to Romania, where he discovered Eastern Orthodox Christianity and chose the path of monasticism. He is now, as you may know, a hieromonk. That is, I understand, both a monk and a priest, being highly appreciated by the faithful. Yet again, what a convenient turn of events. Don't you see a pattern? This man sure knows how to get whatever he wants. So that is his story. What's my opinion of him? This man is no priest. He's a fraud and, worst of all, a murderer. He is a man that got away with murder.
Very, very immersive. That cat's a bit weird. What's odd though is it's a Series X title. I'm convinced of that. Yeah, Series X title, but where is it installed? Oh, it is installed on my expansion card. I didn't notice that. Alright, fair enough. What's that? I can't quite see. I think my TV's. I was watching The Mandalorian, so let's just put it. Back to standard. Right, so everything's locked. I don't have a key. Look at that gas canister there. There must be no gas in the building. I don't think it said how she committed suicide. Nice cast iron lid there.
This is a sign that the world is coming to an end. The return.
How on earth can you eat this thing? It looks like it stood here for days. The
Many
stench
say
is
this
overwhelming. What the hell,
conspiracy,
Ludmilla?
but I swear it is not. I would know better. I worked at the Research Institute of Meteorological Phenomena in Brooklyn.
Hello?
Lazarus, you finally arrived.
Yes, a few moments ago. I thought you'd be home. Where are you?
I'm beside her mother.
Are you still at the cemetery? You should hurry up and catch a bus or else...
Don't worry, I can handle it on my own.
Listen, I brought you money. Enough to start a new life somewhere else. I want you to know that I am very sorry.
There's no need to be sorry. I have forgiven you already, Lazarus. We all make mistakes from time to time. I have my own sins.
Oh, thank you. Listen, you should hurry up. It's cold and dark already. By the way, where are you calling from? Ludmilla? Are you still there? Hello?
Yeah, sorry about that. Just sort of wandering around looking for something. I'll be back in 30 seconds-ish. Okay. So this is called The Last Days of Lazarus, so I think he's going to be a goner, isn't he? Am I supposed to go to the funeral now? Not the funeral, but... I did listen to that, I've now forgotten what it said. I was listening at the time. I also listened to that radio broadcast. No.
Lately, there have been some extreme weather anomalies completely unusual for the winter season. Frequent thunderous lightning during heavy snowfall. The weather predictions for this Christmas are also bizarre. Heat waves coming over the Carpathian Mountains were detected last week and are expected to cause heavy rainfall. The Romanian authorities were taken by surprise. Their greatest fear is that rural areas will be severely affected. The massive deforestation from these past years will cause landslides as well as catastrophic floods, leaving people without shelter and basic means to survive the winter. However, our new government took note of this, and being involved in every social aspect, has dispatched soldiers to evacuate areas at risk and provide immediate response in case of emergency. This is all the information we have right now. We'll come back later with further details.
Gotta look everywhere. It's the general hint and tip.
Me, back in the day.
Oh, my.
My little sister, Ludmilla.
I wonder if that's quite traditional
The
to
only
cover,
photo of Mom and Dad together.
cover up. Oh. To cover up your hair. What? I can't tell which point it's rotating around. Must be the middle. Yellow train key, yellow train. It's not for that then. How is this?
What the hell was that?
Jesus. Okay. I'm a convert now, I believe. I believe. That's now lit and burning. Dostoevsky. Sort of the only work that anybody, sort of most people have heard of, isn't it? Crime and Punishment. Right. Get a bit bored now. Just, where's the cat gone? Just wandering around aimlessly. I mean, What's that called? The yellow train key? Where's that blotchiness come from? And those cracks, where the hell have they come from?
There are cracks on this wall, and a foul stench is coming from behind.
God.
This is madness. She even locked the bathroom door.
Oh
What the
God.
hell is this thing?
Jesus Christ.
Am I losing my mind? What the devil was that? I should call the police right away.
Hello, what's your emergency?
You need to send someone. There's a creature in my bathroom. A hideous monster. Something like...
Sir, please calm down and try to speak louder.
I can't speak louder. The thing is right next to me, just behind the door. There's a horrible thing there. The earthquake must have caused it to come out. It's sticking out of the toilet, and there's black stuff smeared on the walls. Please send someone.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to calm down and back away from the door. Try to arm yourself with a knife if possible.
Are you kidding? It's a bloody monster. How would a knife help me? Damn you, just send someone. Oh God, it's happening again.
Please calm down. You are not the only emergency. There are reports from all over the city about abnormal activities and strange occurrences. You are not our first priority.
No, damn you.
That knife is...
This is ridiculous. I'm not fighting a damn monster with a knife. Help! Help! Somebody help me open this damned door!
On this, I'm looking at a guide now, and it's got all sorts of things on it. Well, they're all massive secret achievements, aren't they? All of those. Oh God! Fuck! Didn't expect that at all. Jesus, what is that? The hell? Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I knew that you always hear me, but I said this for the benefit of the people standing here, that they may believe that you sent me. When he had said this, Jesus called in a loud voice, Lazarus, come out. The dead man came out, his hands and feet wrapped with strips of linen and a cloth around his face. Jesus said to them, take off the grave clothes and let him go.
I must be hallucinating. This is rather disturbing. I'm not staying here any longer. I'm going after Ludmila at the cemetery, and then we'll go straight to a motel. To hell with this damned place. I left the apartment immediately. I drove on the muddy roads towards the Kolyma region, where my mother was buried. I was overwhelmed by an unexplainable rush of anxiety, fearing for my sister's safety.
The decision to close the country's borders has sparked controversy, especially among ordinary people. The fact that only rich citizens with political connections seem to have access to documents that would allow them to leave the country at any time has enraged the public opinion. For those less fortunate, it seems the only way to obtain the needed papers is through illegal means, for large sums of money paid to unscrupulous profiteers who know the right pockets to grease. Concerns have been expressed by many that such restrictions imposed by the new
Wait a
government
second.
are a
That's the
sign of
bus that should have
weakness.
brought Ludmila home. Oh, God. There were burnt corpses inside, unrecognizable. My God, Ludmila, are you still alive?
God.
What on earth happened to this place?
Lies. Brave men, too long have you suffered under the rule of this oppressive state. Today this horrible regime will meet its end. For the election of the new president, people declare war on all hideous phantasma that have overshadowed our freedom. Man has to be free. Soldiers, we are fighting for freedom. Raise your flags and carry on. Uproot the old system and build a new world. Down with the relics of the old times. Your children will be perfect. In their eyes you will be like gods, and gods indeed you will become. This sacrifice must be done. Thousands of people will die today, but their deaths will not be in vain. Die tonight and be reborn tomorrow. Well, that's the church. Where the dodgy priest works, allegedly the dodgy priest. Pick up the gun? No? I'm here against my will. This is madness. This war makes no sense. But I have children. I have a wife at home. I fear for their safety. What kind of freedom is this if we are dragged into this intensity against our will? General Zotov asked us to erase the Church of the Transfiguration from the face of the earth. A small wooden church. I landed this morning with 4 other soldiers on this narrow rocky strand. We immediately saw the church. We were expecting at least a cathedral, surrounded by dozens of fanatic worshippers. But it is just a wooden church with no soul in sight. They lied to us. We found only 3 old monks. 3 monks. They greeted us and offered us food. In their naivety, in their sad naivety, they had no idea we were sent to kill them in the name of the New Order. Poor things. They didn't know their ideas were not compatible with this wonderful new world, a world that I hope will never come to be. We were constantly receiving orders through the radio. The monks heard what we were being told. We couldn't do it. We were unceremoniously ordered to execute them on the spot. But how could we kill these innocent old men? What could justify such atrocity? We all pray to God to watch over our souls. If anyone finds this note, know that we, the 5 soldiers, died along with the 3 monks, refusing to play the devil's games. Got the radio. What's this here?
Looks like a generator that is connected to the tank. It doesn't seem to work, though.
What do I do with this? Anything? Nothing?
Can you hear me? What the hell happened here? Listen, can you hear me? Have you seen a young girl near the cemetery?
They have slaughtered us. We must sink that cursed battle cruiser.
What? Listen, I can't...
There's a terminal down there that will remotely control this tank. Go and activate it.
I cannot get involved in this.
Listen, you selfish idiot. That girl is probably dead if she was caught in the crossfire. But something far more terrible is afoot. A demented maniac is on a rampage of slaughtering innocent people. If you sink the cruiser, we may all still have a chance to live. Do something good while there's still time.
And he's just... Well, okay. General Zotov kept desperately sending us messages with new orders. I felt him getting angrier and angrier. His orders become more and more hideous. He described in detail what we should do to the 3 monks. Terrible. He threatened us that if in 24 hours he wouldn't see the monks' bodies lying on the seashore, they'd bomb the entire island of snipers, hunters like rats. General Zotov can go to hell. This morning the Novaya cruiser reached the coast. I watched in horror from our hiding place on the screen of the monitor, its silhouette rising ghostly through the thick fog. We'll die. I know we'll die. Our only chance is the tank. Below I see a greasy smudge. What's this here?
This is legit war.
This morning, for the first time, we saw the lightning through the thick fog. There's something unnatural about it, that's for sure. I see General Zotov cursing when he raises his eyes towards the sky. With each mission we finish, the strange phenomena seems to intensify more and more. I don't care what the scientists say. To me, it looks like a sign from God. I remember my grandma told me when I was a child about the prophecies in the Bible, about the signs that will show at the end of the world. The air around us is charged with this energy, and it seems that it's about to obliterate everything any minute now. Below, I see a greasy smudge. CRBR4. CRBR4. What was that greasy smudge on that one? to know these greasy smudgers. Know your greasy smudgers. That's what I say. What about this tank, though? What have we got to do here? Nothing I can do, as far as I can tell. You said something about the receiver for the tank. What's this up here? Confessional. What the fuck? Well, weird.
Is anyone there?
It's me, the soldier on the beach.
Right. I'm down in some shelter.
Good job. Seems you still have a heart. Bastards. They told us we were coming here to free the monks. But when we got here, they ordered us to kill them all. Now could we? But there isn't much time left. See that terminal beside you? It controls the tank you've seen on the beach.
I see it.
There must be a way to connect to the tank. There's a password somewhere. One of the dead soldiers had it. Maybe he wrote it on one of his notes. When you find it, type it in the terminal and follow the instructions.
I understand. But listen, why would anyone do such a thing?
What? I can't hear you. They're probably listening to our conversation. Just hurry up.
Get out of here. I wanted to have a look up there before I did anything in that terminal. Oh, that first smudge. OCT. Nope. October the 23rd.
Damn it.
Refuel tank generator. Bloody hell. Oh, that guy's scarpered, isn't he?
Right. Now, it's not a good idea to remain here in the open.
Back in that shelter. Initialized. Hit control.
Come on! Destroy that damn cruiser! Is this even working?
You're still alive. You've done it. The cruiser is sinking. Great job.
It must have been an hour since the explosion. I woke up and tried to find a way out. My knees were shaking. Outside, desolation filled the air. I wasn't sure anymore if that was snow around me or was it ashes. I managed to escape to my car, but Ludmila was nowhere to be found. I barely made it home alive. My back hurts like hell.
It is not true, alright? They are trying to lure you into believing this nonsensical conspiracy. They are fanatics. Who in their right mind would believe that in this day and age someone would want to exterminate the community of defenseless monks? Seriously, there is scientific proof that in the Colima region there are surges of methane gas leaking from the ground almost each year. The huge explosions were caused by the gas suddenly catching fire, not because of a military action. I know that some would like to believe that an Orwellian society is upon us, but that is simply not the truth.
What the hell? So they're trying to cover it up. And I almost got myself killed out there. I'm not even sure if what I did was, after all, the right thing to do. And I have no idea how to find Ludmila, or if something happened to her.
Oh, that's what the yellow train key is for. What the hell? What's that? Weird. Phylactery? What's a phylactery?
Damn it. All these pills must have interfered with my sister's mental health. It's an abnormal amount of pills. Our mother always had something mysterious in her eyes. Why do all the doors need to be locked in this house?
Hello? Ludmila?
No. This is Lazarus. I'm her brother.
Mr. Lazarus? Oh, thank God you answered. My name is Laura. I'm a journalist at the local newspaper. But don't worry, I didn't call to ask any uncomfortable questions.
That's good to know. And why did you call?
You see, I'm a friend of your sister's. We got close after your mother's death, but I haven't been able to get a hold of her for a while now.
What do you mean?
She hasn't been answering the phone. I came to her apartment the other day and found the entrance door open. I entered, but there was no sign of her. Only the living room was open. The rest of the apartment was locked up. Is she with you now?
No. I talked to her on the phone a few hours ago. She said she was at the cemetery.
What? That makes no sense. Why would she go to the cemetery at this hour? It's outside the city, plus the whole place was turned upside down by General Gotov. Listen, Mr. Lazarus.
Gotov.
I'll drop by to discuss this right away. We need to find out what happened to her.
Let's hope I can trust her.
Oh, that little cat.
You don't seem to care that much about all this, do you? Looks like the old factory has been reopened.
Robotics Industries. Oh, this is Ludmilla's room. All my life, I've been a docile, obedient, fearful person. Maybe time has come to make a change. I lived in my mother's shadows for years. I'm sick and tired of it. Any discussion, no matter how meaningless, leads to my father. Sometimes I sit and wonder if she hasn't gone completely mad. Damn, I'm so tired of her. I'm tired of being sent to the post office to send letters to monasteries. I have to put an end to this sick behaviour, or I will go crazy just like her. To be honest, I would like to see my father too. I imagine a wise monk who has left this world behind, and who knows, may even have divine powers. Maybe he's a living saint. May sound naive, but I strongly believe that, even in this day and age, this cruel world can still offer saints. I heard rumours from Father Abraham that my father would live somewhere in Ukraine. I listened to his advice and kept the secret to myself. I don't even want to imagine what scandal my mother would cause. Maybe she would even want to go there. I'm seriously thinking about getting the needed document and embarking on a journey of finding him, to know him better, to make peace with my troubled childhood. Who knows, maybe in the end I will be able to reunite all four of us and put an end to this ridiculous story. Who knows? It's got Christmas lights on it. Oh, every time I catch that reflection. Weird. Yeah, that bathroom, that was a bit fucked up, wasn't it? That's all locked now. Jesus, once more, deeply moved, came to the tomb. There was a cave with a stone laid across the entrance. "Take away the stone," he said. "But Lord," said Martha, the sister of the dead man, "by this time there is a bad odour, for he has been there 4 days." And Jesus said, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" So they took away the stone. Then Jesus looked up and said, "Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I knew that you always hear me, but I said this for the benefit of the people standing here, that they may believe that you sent me." When he had said this, Jesus called in a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out." The dead man came out, his hands and feet wrapped with strips of linen and a cloth around his face. Jesus said to them, "Take off the grave clothes and let him go." The resurrection of Lazarus. Well, there's nothing in those cupboards. locked. This is the only one that's open then. Oh God. I'm well spooked out by this. It's good music. Spooky music.
This damn door won't open.
Oh no. What is that?
Where are those things coming from? Damn it. I'm stuck in this place.
It's in his mind. Well, freaky. That wasn't open. What the fuck? Is that Ludmilla?
Ludmilla? I didn't know you were home. Oh God, I was afraid I lost you.
Help! Help! Lazarus, help!
Stay calm. We need to get to the closest.
No! Oh, God. What on earth is that?
Ah, what the devil? Oh my God. Stay back. Just look away.
Oh my God. That must have been a flashback, and now he's like in a flash forward or something like that. I mean, now he's in the current. Look at that. Gross. What the fuck? All these eggs.
The corpses seem fresh. They must have died not long ago. This is deeply disturbing. What could have caused such an amount of blood? What the hell?
Oh my God. What is that?
This is getting out of control. Go and call the police.
What are the police gonna fucking do about that? Fuck all. What's that? They're not gonna do anything, are they? I mean, it's just disgusting. You wouldn't want these things grabbing your leg though, would you?
This is all covered in blood.
We finished installing equipment in their apartment last week. Our son Zivko helped me by distracting the girl. I wouldn't say that there's anything special about them. Their life is quite boring. but nonetheless we will submit a weekly report. We are honoured to provide such great service to our country, and we promise to keep an eye on any suspicious activity that may arise. Regarding the accusations that we may also conduct an illegal business in the adult film industry, this is yet another proof that hostile people wish us to have never moved to Romania from Serbia. Our records are clean and we have nothing to hide. To prove our undying loyalty towards the party and the new regime, we are willing to pay from our own funds for surveillance equipment to be installed in the whole apartment building, thus making it easier for the services to impose the new law on the disobedient. Blah 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 blah, the party can go to hell. Below I can see swears and coffee stains. It is clear that they struggled a lot to come up with these honest words. Swears or smears. Anyway, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Oh, I've got those tapes.
I don't have a tape.
Dude, pick one up. Oh, it was different. That was a reel-to-reel, wasn't it? Even these gypsy designs are a bit freaky, I think. Where do I get tape from then? Oh my god, this stuff is spreading, isn't it? Oh. Oh. Huh, I've got one just like that, without a blinking LED on it. I think I love my reel-to-reel.
We inform you that our neighbors from above, Martha and her daughter Ludmila, are still pursuing hostile activity against the country. With the equipment you provided, we managed to extract information about their actions during the last 4 months. We are absolutely sure that the two of them donated an important sum of money to the Orthodox parish led by Father Abraham for the construction of the new cathedral. Also, we inform you that in the intercepted telephone calls, Martha had discussions with the priest in which she denigrated the Romanian state and the new political regime. We suggest that drastic measures be taken immediately on these enemies of the state.
He's jumping back and forth through time then, must be, because this whole thing wasn't here. What the hell is that?
What the hell is this?
Phillips paid for their brand there. Oh no, it's Schillips. Schillips. Schillips.
In the coming years, this industry will explode, but it is not enough just to film boring and predictable scenes with actors paid with a lot of money. We must innovate. We must be the pioneers of a new type of art. An obscene and scandalous form of art, secretly filmed, conditioning the so-called actors. Confused. Let me explain. What do we produce? Erotic movies. Who are the actors? Simple people who have no idea of our intentions. How much do we pay them? Almost nothing. We just promise them various favors. How do we film? This is where things get interesting. We secretly videotape them. Our most successful production is the one with our neighbor from above, whom we've been spying on for a while now. Oh, she's so naive. Poor Ludmila. She had no idea what she was getting herself involved in. We had placed surveillance throughout her apartment. I must admit that she was one of the best girls I have ever worked with. So full of surprises. So desperate to get what she wants. Who knows? Perhaps I'll even keep my word and give her what I've promised. Or not.
Ludmila!
What's that? Oh. Party with Romania. I don't know if I want to watch this. Back when I was a dumb teenager, there was this girl, Ramona, 1 year older than me, who used to hang out with us. She was the first one from our group to hit puberty. Us boys started to make fun of how she had to wear a bra, but one by one, as we ourselves were growing up, we began seeing her as hot instead of the girl whose breasts were bouncing when we ran around. Inevitably, we started inventing stories about her, how she'd hook up with older guys, even made up adventures we each had with her. She slowly withdrew from the group, yet seemingly grew into the persona we projected on her. Her way of talking, dressing, and behaving changed. She didn't give any of the boys from our group the time of day anymore, which in turn made us want her even more. One time, not long before I left home, I met her on one of the dark alleys near our block. It was late, and there was no one else in sight. I grabbed her from behind. She turned around and tried to slap me, but I caught her hand and pushed her into a fence. I kissed her against her will. She tried fighting back, but then stopped. Instead, she told me with disgust that I had no idea what I was doing. What I kiss like a little boy, not the man she had before. It annoyed me, but I felt that behind her mask of composure, she was afraid. I backed away and she left. We never talked again after that. She never mentioned it to anyone, but I always avoided her. I'd been a little shit and I knew it. I was too much of a coward to own up to what I did. What the hell is this? It's all a bit disturbing. What's that scream as well? Why is there a massive, great big hole up there? Okay, or down there. So this is Ludmila's place, this one. Oh, right. Shit, I thought that, because it's the same fucking layout, I thought that was this flat here. But no, okay. So what the fuck? Right, shit. Oh god. So what the hell? So these things are here as well? As well as down there? I'm so confused. No. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Can't get in there. Right, sort of making a bit more sense now. I didn't notice I'd gone to the apartment below. I must have. No, I just didn't notice. Right.
Ludmilla, are you in there? Listen, you're not safe.
It doesn't matter anymore. Why do you care? You've been away for years.
Just open the door. Ludmilla, we have to leave.
Leave me alone.
God damn you, crazy girl. If you don't come out, I'll break down the door.
Careful, Mr. Lazarus. My friends from the police department know I'm here. You don't want to do anything stupid.
This is crazy. Who the hell are you and how did you get in?
Language, Mr. Lazarus. We talked on the phone. Now, open the door and show us all what you've done.
Oh my god.
No. No. This is not possible. I just talked to her a few moments ago.
Oh, wow.
No. No. You heard her too, didn't you?
Yes. But for the moment, let's keep our minds clear and examine the situation. I met Ludmilla a while ago when I offered to do some investigations on Martha's death. I reported on her suicide, but there were some things that didn't add up.
Oh.
Hello?
Good evening. This is Father Abraham Marcus. May I speak to Miss Ludmilla?
I'm her brother, Lazarus. Unfortunately, Ludmilla is... she's dead, Father.
God have mercy. I've had this feeling of uneasiness ever since your mother passed away. We need to talk in person. Phones are not safe anymore. I'll come by the apartment.
Thank you for being here, Father.
What a hideous murder. As much as I hate it, I must confess to you that this place bears deep and old wounds. I've known your family for years, and I've learnt a lot of things in time.
There was a tape in that
most
bathroom.
of them were told me during confession. As a priest, I took an oath not to divulge such secrets.
It's fine. Your presence here brings us a bit of comfort, and that's enough for now.
Take your time and gather your thoughts, Mr. Lazarus. In the meantime, I'll read some prayers for the departed.
Jesus, look at it. This guy's so fucking weird, isn't he? What the fuck is that? Another note. Vladimir P. is welcomed on the path of monasticism under the guidance of Abraham Marcus, his spiritual father. Right. What the hell is that? Oh, this whole thing is creepy. It's out there as well. There's another note. My dear child, even if your memories of your father are vague, I hope you remember how loving he was. You do, don't you? A gentleman, always ready to give his life for all of us. Lazarus, my dearest son, I understand your frustration and resentment towards us. But believe me, it's not easy for us either. Your sister and I are alone against a world that does not see us with good eyes. The people are gossiping. I want you to come home, but let the three of us be together again. You, me, and Ludmilla. We can mobilize and find Vladimir. Let's convince your father to come home. Oh, how I wish I could. Our love was sincere, some would say obsessive even. Lazarus, don't be like your father. Don't leave us all alone. Come home. God bless you. Mom. Oh yeah, I'm at the cemetery. Ludmilla. It's a bit of a weird place to write a note, isn't it? And just stick it on the wall like that. What's in that? Oh my God. About that tape that was in that bathroom. Oh, sure. You fucking weirdo. That. Oh God. It's all a bit... Jesus. Not very nice. It's more spooky when it's like a VHS tape as well than like a digital download, do you know what I mean? Oh, oh God. What the fuck? Wait, where's that tape player?
I'm not watching this. Why would my sister get involved with these deranged people? Did they murder her?
What's this? She's a bit creepy as well.
The level of brutality is inhuman.
Makes me think of your mother. If you would have been there, you would have seen it. There were clear signs of violence on her body.
Oh God. Oh, it's not very nice at all, is it? Like a nightmare, like a fucking priest turns up, a journalist, like this is like a dream or something. Like, what the fuck are they doing here? What about that other? Oh yeah. What's wrong with these people? Kerosene lamps everywhere as well. I don't know what's supposed to be doing next.
A part of the sink was chipped off. Her head seems to have been smashed against it.
Oh, God.
We have to be strong, Mr. Lazarus. Your sister never believed that your mother hanged herself.
Tooth.
She simply
Teeth.
refused to. We were on a mission to find
no.
the truth together.
This is horrible.
We need to find more about your family's past, and your long-estranged father may be key to this. Lumila had plans to visit the Rosenau Monastery. She had information from Father Abraham that your father may live there, but I'm not going. Not with all the social turmoil in this country.
I'll go. Will you stay and watch over her body? I should talk to Father Abraham to bless this place. I'll leave for Rosenau tomorrow morning to look for my father.
A wise idea. Your father served his apprenticeship at that monastery for almost 8 years. I'm not sure he's still there, though. Try to look for a small chapel not far from the church. He used to pray there often. Perhaps at least you'll find some clues about him. God bless you, Mr. Lazarus.
I left toward the Rosenau Monastery early in the morning. I couldn't help but picture myself meeting my father after all those years. How I'd need to tell him that his wife and daughter had passed away.
Oh, man.
When I arrived at the monastery grounds, I left my car behind and decided to take a walk. I'm still unable to grasp that my sister is dead, but this fresh mountain air makes me feel oddly comfortable. I really hope I can find some clues about my father here. Never thought I'd set foot in such a place, but I have to continue my sister's journey. It's the least I can do. Looking back now, I abandoned her when she needed me most. I was a selfish idiot.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
Hello?
Oh, fuck.
Did I just see a ghost? Who on earth would do such a thing?
Oh, it's actually a... Yeah, no, that's gross. Go and shoot. Shoot, those bastard birds.
He was brutally murdered. There's something deeply disturbing about this place.
What the hell is a helicopter doing here? That's a hell of a landing, isn't it? Jesus. How the hell did they land that thing so accurately?
Hello, my friend. You look familiar.
Yes, we met in the Kolyma region.
Yes, we've destroyed the battleship. Unfortunately, General Zotov wasn't aboard. So, this isn't over yet.
What do you mean?
Do you know how to play guitar?
No.
It is the only thing that brings me comfort these days.
Listen, what's going on? What happened here? There are corpses all over the place.
It's called war. War against humanity. I followed General Zotov's trail from Kolyma and ended up here. It seems his soldiers were dispatched here a while ago. They forced all the monks to dig their own graves before shooting them in the back of the head. Executions.
Just
like
turn
in
my
the
heating
times
up.
of the Soviet Revolution. They hanged the monastery elder and took pictures of him as a trophy. When I got here last night, they were drunkenly celebrating their foul deeds. Unlucky for them.
What do you mean?
I killed them all. Bastards. Their minds have been poisoned by Zotov's promises of freedom and riches. Promises of a country like no other under the sun. But his days are numbered too.
He's calling him Zotov, not Gotov as well. So It's weird how many gamer score things have popped up just from random, like, clicking around.
Can you talk? That wound in your chest looks serious. You need help. We must get you to a hospital.
Yeah, if you say so. With that madman over there, we won't be able to go anywhere. That sick maniac stabbed me. He left me to bleed out here like a pig.
I'll look for something to patch that wound. Hold on.
Could you find something for the pain too? It's too much.
Surely there's a first aid kit on board the helicopter or something. I mean, oh, oh my god. Sterile bandages. What's that? Oh, nice. Morphine. Syringe. Morphine. Had it. Morphine in a syringe. No antibiotics.
Still weak, but at least I can try to fight back now. Listen, you have to find me a gun. I know it sounds rather grim, but we have to take down that demented murderer.
Are you sure you can use a gun right now?
It's him or us. Unless you're willing to shoot him yourself, I don't have a choice. Find me a gun.
Gun? Where has this guy gone to? What the hell's this? They've gathered around the fire pit, counting and indexing all the valuables they requisitioned from the Rossano monastery. This morning they hanged the monastery elder. They sang and drank booze, celebrating their despicable deeds. My blood boils with hatred towards them, and all this bloodshed for gold. And the capture is to be taken by the party, the gold to be melted and given to the poor, they say. The soldiers were told that the people will receive gold bars. I know I'm half insane, but not nearly as delusional as they are to believe this. Whatever General Zotov needs the sheer amount of gold for, it is only to serve his own agenda. Maybe he just needs it for for manufacturing something. I'll worry about that later. Now I have to think how I will avenge those poor defenceless men that perished at the hands of those brutes. Bullets? Too easy. They deserve something more spectacular than a quick death. Oh. An Axel. That would be a death befitting these brave men. Yes. Also saw a circular saw around here. Think I'll prepare something special for the private who wrapped the noose around the elder's neck. There's a path over here. I'm sure I picked up a key. Oh god, is that ghost again? That's what the key... Oh!
This feels like a bad idea. How do I know that you won't kill me, too?
Who's shooting at me? What's going on here? Several gunshots, so it's not like a suicide or something. What have we done?
Jesus! Why did you kill him?
Because for a moment, it looked like you'd be dumb enough to give him a weapon. But I'm a forgivable person. Now, take his fancy equipment.
Listen, I don't know what you're up to, but don't include me.
Like it or not, we are now in this together. You destroyed that cruiser, remember? You're up to your neck in all of this. And whatever you came here to do, you need me.
Damn you.
I'm already damned. Now, search the body and watch your step. Don't try anything stupid.
Walkie-talkie. That's the one, big ass syringe, isn't it? There's a key. Is that a document now? That gate was locked over there.
Hey, listen. I think I saw someone. A little girl? This makes no sense. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, that's the ghost thing.
No, no, do not enter. I said do not enter. It's a trap. This thing is rigged. Oh God, no, no.
Where's the voice coming from? Oh. Okay. I need to like cut these ropes or wires or whatever. Well, that's an old truck, isn't it? I'll do it.
God in heavens, what have I done?
Oh God. I feel like I've just missed a bit there. Like I should have done that differently. Now hopefully it hasn't saved it, but we'll see. If it has, it's not the end of the world.
No, no, do not enter. I said do not enter.
I was lucky.
It's a trap. This thing is rigged. Oh God, no, no.
So am I not supposed to cut these then? I'm just, what about just slice through the canvas?
Don't worry. I'll just cut the rope.
The hell? Oh God! It's like a Saw movie.
Thank God. You are a hero. I'll be forever grateful to you for saving my life. A Kree soldier has gone savage, killing my whole unit. We are not safe. There's a helicopter not far from here. You should come with me if you want to leave this place alive!
What the hell are you doing? How many times do I have to tell you that we are at war? We are the good guys. Zotov's people, bad. The general himself, bad. No, not just bad, evil. Now, watch your step. I can see you from up here.
What's that? Chimney pot. That saw would be handy. What's that? It's like a very advanced tweeter for a speaker. Little TV. It's a very ornate bridge, isn't it? Out in the middle of nowhere. I suppose, actually, it is a road, isn't it? Or is it? Doesn't look much of a road, does it? On this side. Oh, God. Freaky. They're very freaky, these like ghost things.
Right. We must keep quiet from now on. We are not alone. There's a huge operation in this area.
Really? I can't see anything.
Quiet! We must put an end to it. The army of General Zotov is close to us. They're digging for gold. Huge amounts. They killed all the monks and peasants in the area and brought hideous creatures with 4 arms.
What?
You must help me stop this. We have to kill them.
Absolutely not.
We have to. After all you've seen, you still doubt what I'm saying? God damn it, believe me, I'm not crazy.
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that? Down here then. St. Iron of Rosenau. The crucifixion mad, aren't they?
something is missing here. Strange.
Okay, something's missing. I don't know what. Bell? I'm guessing the bell is missing. I don't know. Spooky little cemetery anyway. I mean, because cemeteries aren't generally spooky, are they? Ceremonial bell. What was that thing? Oh, this is getting a bit weird. 1, 2. What is the point of this fucking thing? Oh. Oh, come on, don't be weird. Yeah, that's just frustrating. What was up here?
Is this gold? No wonder General Zotov was interested in this place. This is truly fascinating. This place resembles some kind of laboratory. If I were to believe Father Abraham, Dad used to pray here.
Draw near and witness the miracles of nature. Mine gold.
It doesn't work for now.
What is it? Box of matches. Weird.
I need something to make this work.
I was brought by the monastery elders to one of their sanctuaries. As I stepped inside, sparks of bright energies finished around me. I couldn't help myself but touch them. There was a weird energy that engulfed me. I had to learn more about this. This is why I was brought here, to witness what most are not capable of. The uncreated energies that connect the creation with the creator. And there I was. The sanctuary was awaiting the newest apprentice. Father
It must have
Vladimir.
been written by my father.
Right, okay. This all looks a bit mechanical, doesn't it? What is it?
Something is missing here.
How strange. Lumps of gold in the path. What the fuck?
There it is. You see? Monsters with 4 arms. Listen, I'm gonna wait here. You go and see what the hell is going on. The regime is obsessed with gold. They call it redistribution of wealth or something like that. Try to disrupt this hideous operation. If possible, kill all of them.
I'm not going to kill anyone, all right?
All spooky. That's going to kill me, that thing. Oh, I don't know. So I've got a bell down here. I've got mechanical things that don't work in there. I say they don't work. I mean, this is the trouble with this sort of game is you just have to hover that little dot over something to see does it work or not. Like, and then just
I need to make sense of all this.
Mash the A button like I'm doing as best you can. Which is why I'm sort of skipping back and forth with this walkthrough thing. It says something about a document on a typewriter, but there is no typewriter here, so I missed something. What's this here?
It's locked.
If this robot will actually kill me. Sounds like it's powering down. No. Yeah. Whoa, freaky. The pistol. Due to the sudden worsening of the weather, we will have to temporarily abandon the gold digging operation in this region. We will leave in the coming hours. Final dispositions. The diggings will be carried on by industrial drones, specifically programmed for this task. The 5th detachment will remain behind, tasked with the requisitioning of the valuable assets of the monastery and its surroundings. For this purpose, auxiliary war ammunition was provided. In order to facilitate the confiscation operation, extended rights have been given to the soldiers, namely to shoot anyone interfering without the need to have the perpetrator arrested or prosecuted. This measure may seem radical, but it is absolutely necessary for the plan to be carried out impeccably. What's this thing here? It's another mechanical device. Beyond the requisition of the gold-containing goods, I was more concerned with the careful examination of the various mechanisms that we found in this region. Some of them are new, others are of considerable age. I am familiar with this sort of objects, and I believe that such peculiar technology can be of great value to the party. The one from the ruins of the bell tower eludes me though. It is made up of a series of rotatable discs. At first glance, nothing seemed complicated nor particularly useful. With a trained eye can see that an additional piece is missing from the centre of the mechanism. Perhaps an energy source. I asked a monk from the monastery. People said he would engage in alchemy rituals to explain how this mechanism works. I tried to befriend him at first and showed him that this technology aroused my interest. The man stubbornly looked away and did not say a word. I shot him dead on the spot. General Zotov. Okay. Right. Well, yeah. Who's that? key there. I would spend a long time just fiddling around with, wandering all the way up there and back down here and not know what the fuck to do. I wouldn't think of looking for a tiny little key on just there. You really have to have observation skills, which given time is fine, but I don't really want to spend hours and hours and hours doing this game. Just want to enjoy the narrative and what the game's about, really. Right, activate the oil lamp and control mechanism. Pick up the resulting fine gold. Where's the control mechanism? It went blue. Oh, I can't. Oh my god. So there's some gold dust there. And then what is that? Oh, what is that? In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty darkness was purified gold. Huh. Weird. Okay. That's so odd, isn't it? Oh, I've got a golden sphere. Weird. I'll go in there then. Okay. It's quite cool. Oh god. Oh, I've been playing this for a while now. Oh. I don't know what the point of that was. It's a really beautiful title, actually. Now there's a sequence to this bell then. Wait. There we go. Oh, I picked up that image, didn't I? Oh my god. Right.
There's something unnatural about these winds. I saw you. I saw you earlier in the forest. She looks like she's sleeping. I admit that all of this seems eerie, but strangely, it doesn't inspire fear in me.
There was a little locked shrine down here. Let's think. So that's now unlocked with that key. What have we got here? Here, far away from the prying eyes of the world, we study and contemplate the very essence of creation. An exalted spirit and an inquisitive mind can create, with only a few ingredients, fascinating artifacts from which it can shape creation to one's desire, harnessing the divine uncreated energies out of nothingness. Anything can be brought to life. The fascinating capabilities of mysticism and technology combined never cease to impress the weak minds, but we ought not to be dominated by the seemingly divine things we see. We have to ponder them with wisdom and not with carelessness. We are not to use them for our own gain, but only to help the world. We are not to take pride in our little machines, for this can easily corrupt one's mind and soul. As you're looking towards these miracles, always remember, pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Humility, humility, humility. The energy sparks are presented under the name of the uncreated energies, that being the nature and substance of God, which cannot be comprehended or expressed in words. Odd little shrine, isn't it? What the fuck? Right. Graphically, it's a superb game, actually. And only 5 gigabytes big. Which you know, when you're getting like massive titles on the Xbox nowadays, I appreciate.
Hey,
God.
you hear me? What's the situation over there?
There's nobody here that we could kill, that's for sure. It seems that whoever was here has already left. What remains of the extraction is run mostly by machines.
They're not machines. They're demons in the service of the devil.
There's some kind of generator at the bottom of the mine. It seems to be providing energy to the drones.
Everything is golden. Oh yeah. That's that. Right, let's try and figure this one out. So what's this thing here? Nothing. Nothing. If I do the outer, that ring there, every other ring rotates around it. If I do the outer ring, that just rotates. Oh man. Yeah. So I want a V. What about this one? Oh yeah, that's not good. No. What about that one? So I need to, I suppose it's a bit like messing up a gimbal or something, I don't know. I just want two aligned. But what about this one now?
What is going on?
Destabilize the energy core. It's overcharging.
Let's get the hell out of here. This thing is going to explode.
Oh God.
I barely managed to make it to the ruins of the old church. And like the other encounter with this strange man, it didn't end well. At least, for him. I left him there, unconscious and covered in ash as I rushed to my car. I didn't want to be a part of his crazy agenda for a third time. I left without many answers, but half happy to have at least found mentions of my father.
What am I doing here?
Oh, I think I'm going to give it a save there. Oh God. Well, I think I'm halfway through-ish anyway, so I might do the second part later. What time is it? I'm so tired. 10:36. Or another time, I don't know. better kick it. Take it easy. Later.